Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello. Thank you for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. How are y'all doing today? I'm having a lot of problems going live on YouTube, and I don't know why. This is like the fifth try for me to go live on YouTube in the last 10 minutes. And for some reason, it will not allow me to go live in landscape mode. I can only go live in this portrait cell phone mode, which is quite annoying, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what's wrong with YouTube or with my phone, but there's a problem. There's a big problem. Going live on YouTube, and I hope YouTube is watching this.
The gator back?
No, I haven't seen an alligator. I'll keep an eye out for it. Hi Keith, thanks for liking, thanks for watching. Let me know if you can hear me, Keith. I am having a lot of technical problems going live on YouTube today. I don't know why. The YouTube app keeps shutting down. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but the app is not great. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. How is everybody doing today? Let me know in the comments if you can see me, or you can see the pond, or if you can hear me. I have no idea if this YouTube Live is even working. It is flighty at best, and I don't know why. It's frustrating to me. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. How are y'all doing today? Oh, look at that bird up there. Looks like a hawk. Did you see the hawk, friends, up in the tree? Okay, great. You can hear me and see me. Well, I was having a lot of problems going live on YouTube 10 minutes ago. I tried going live in landscape mode, in widescreen mode, and it would not allow me to do it. The app kept closing. So we're going to do this live stream in small 9:16 phone mode today because YouTube will not allow me to go landscape mode for whatever reason. Thanks for liking my videos. St. Catherine. Oh, you're in St. Catherine. That's a village in the southern part of the Villages. I was actually looking at buying a home down in St. Catherine a couple of years ago. My very first home I was looking at buying was in Bradford, the village of Bradford. I came within inches of buying my first home in the Villages in the village of Bradford. That was a couple of years ago. Do you believe it, friends? I could have purchased a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom designer home in the village of Bradford with a 2-car garage and a golf cart garage, brand new. This was about 3 years ago. And I would have paid $259,900 for it. It was a brand new home. Well, thank you. It was $259,900. I think it was 3 years ago. It was brand new. It would have had a bond. I think it was like a $40,000 bond at the time. So anytime you buy a brand new home, friends, you have to add the bond in the total cost of that home because you're going to be paying for a bond for 30 years. You can pay the bond off early if you want. but most people do not. You see that hawk in the tree on the other side of this retention pond. I am not joking, my friend. Brand new designer home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage with a golf cart garage, $259,900. It was one of the last homes that was for sale in the village of Bradford. And to this very day, I'm kicking myself for not buying that home. Way on top of that tree, across the pond, you will see, can I zoom in on that? Yes, I can. Check out that hawk on top of that tree. On the other side. Oh my God. Lizzie Wakefield, we have the haters. Why is there a hater on every live stream, may I ask? I do TikTok lives as well, friends. So I'm used to the weird comments. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. Hello, Mick Beck. Good place to hide a body. Oh my God. Thank you for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I want to know where all these people get weird comments from. You people have nothing better to do than go on random live streams and make strange comments. Get a life, friends. Get a life. Thanks for joining. Thank you for liking my videos. I do appreciate it. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday afternoon. It is around 5 p.m. here in Florida, United States of America. How are y'all doing? Mick, oh my God. I am Mick Beck. I am German descent. Both my grandparents immigrated to Wisconsin from Germany. Ich spreche kleine Deutsch. I speak a little bit of German. Lizzie Wakefield, if you were on my TikTok live, I would block you as I speak. But I don't know how to block people on YouTube live. YouTube live is much different than TikTok live. You'd be blocked by now, Lizzie, if I was on a TikTok live. I'm not going to tell you, Marks. There's too many crazy people out here who are going to look me up. But my last name is very, very German. I am 100% German descent. As far as I know, I did not, and I have not done an ancestry test, but according to the family trees on both sides, my father's and mother's side, I am German. No, it's not Miller, but it's close to that, Mick Beck. It's very, 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 very German. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking my videos. So what are we going to talk about today other than Germany? What's there to talk about other than Germany, friends? Is anybody interested in the villages? My God, Lizzie. Normally the weird comments are coming from men, but you could be a man hiding behind an account name of a woman. That's true. That's social media. Welcome to the wonder of social media, where everybody hides behind their phone and makes strange comments. Thanks for joining my live stream today. Is anybody interested in the village's content? I think the hawk flew away. No, the hawk is over there, my friend. It's on top of that tree. Let me zoom in on the hawk. Do you see the hawk on top of that tree? I've never eaten at the Fenny Grill, to be honest with you. This guy sounds just like a Jerry. No, I'm not going to show my face, Lizzie. You will see my face if you watch my videos. What is the stream about? You will know that I have very few topics. There is my life. Well, the stream is about the villages. This is the community I live. The stream is about the hawk. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've never been to Germany. I have never been to Germany. I'm not sure I want to go. Maybe someday I'll go to Germany. But I live in Florida for a reason. The reason I live in Florida is because I don't like the cold and snow of Wisconsin. Wisconsin has a cold climate just like Germany. That's why there's a lot of German immigrants that live in Wisconsin in the United States of America, and that's where I'm from. Mick Rick, don't call me that, okay? What did I eat for breakfast? Watching from Berlin, Germany. What time is it in Berlin? It's about, what, 10 p.m. in Berlin? I think you're 5 hours ahead or so of Florida. So I think it's around 5 p.m. in Berlin, Germany. Let me know in the comments below. It's 11 p.m. Well, I was off by 1 hour. I'm close. 11 p.m. How many Germans are on this live stream? Put in the comments below how many Germans are on the live stream. So this live stream really is about the villages and the maintenance assessment increases. But I'm not sure there's a lot of people here that are interested in the villages. There's one person from Germany here. Oh, Lord. So I'm trying to walk back to my golf cart so I can gather my notes to talk about the villages. Isn't that a thing to do on YouTube, is you introduce your live stream for 10 minutes and then you talk about the content after that? Dungeon Ashu, I cannot wait to answer your question. You can ask a question. We will see if it's a serious question or not. How many people on the live stream know anything about the villages? Raise your hand. Answer it in the comments below. I am looking at my notes. Is there anybody on the live stream that lives in the southern part of the villages like St. Catherine or Bradford? Please let me know. What? Then how much? Oh my God. Oh, you're hilarious. You're on the wrong platform. You should be on TikTok. If I was on TikTok live, I'd have all kinds of fun with the crazy commenters. But because I'm on YouTube, this is more of a serious channel that I have, and I should be more serious about it. And I need to talk about the villages. You're a guy in Georgia. I'm gonna speak to you. There goes the hawk flying across the pond. It's right over there. Do you see it? Do you see the large hawk right over there? It's coming right at us, friends. Look at the hawk. So I'm going to talk to a guy in Georgia that lives in St. Catherine. Are you the YouTuber from Georgia? There's a YouTuber that lives down in St. Catherine or Bradford. I believe he's from Georgia. Are you that guy? If you are, welcome to my live stream. I do appreciate it. So here we go. We're going to talk to you about, that hawk is just flying in circles. We're going to talk to you about maintenance assessment fees, the cost of living to live in the South. Look at that hawk, just flew into the water, friends. And he got himself a fish, or herself. Look at that hawk. It's going to fly right at us, friends. Do you see that? That is awesome. I wish I was in widescreen. I could show you this better. A black dot flew in the water, I know. I wish I was. So if you live in the southern part of the villages, like those that live in St. Catherine, you're going to receive a maintenance assessment fee increase. And I believe you'd be in District 12. And your District 12 maintenance assessment increase is 8%. Did you know that a week ago today they had a meeting in the South? And there were several disgruntled residents that were at the meeting. He's trying to hunt you down. So do you know that Bradford and St. Catherine are going to receive, that's District 13, by the way, they're going to receive a 15% maintenance assessment increase. District 12, which is the Fenny area, they're going to receive an 8% maintenance assessment increase. District 14 is like Dabney and Newell. They're going to receive a 20% maintenance assessment increase. Originally, the budget office proposed a 56% increase for District 14, but the developer has decided to ease the pain and contribute, I believe, $2 million. And the maintenance assessment increases will only be 20% this year. So they had a meeting last week, Thursday, to talk about that. I appreciate it. So they had a meeting last week to talk about that. Residents showed up. Residents were not happy. And the villages are saying that there was extraordinary infrastructure costs. That's why these maintenance assessment increases are going up. No one ever talks about reducing costs. Well, we're not going to get into politics, but there are some people who want the cost to reduce. But once the costs are high, it's hard to reduce them. That's the problem. And with the inflation we've had over the last several years here in America, there has been a lot of inflation. The prices have gone up, and chances are they're not going to go down. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. So the budgets for the villages have been completed and approved. And they do start the budgeting process in March and April of every year, and they complete them in September for the fiscal year that starts October 1. No, I don't want a political question. No, I don't. So the way the villages notifies residents is they send them letters at this time of the year saying, hey, by the way, on October 1, your maintenance assessment fees will increase. Well, actually, they won't show up until your tax bill, which you receive in December. Well, some of the issues that the residents were complaining about at the meeting last week were retention ponds, just like this. They have them in the south, And some of these retention ponds they're having problems with. They have algae, they have grass growing in them. They have a lot more of these retention ponds in the south. And they cost a lot of money to maintain. That's one of the reasons the maintenance costs are going up down there. So because there are fewer people that live in the south, and there's more common areas like retention ponds, wetlands, things like that, those maintenance assessment fees are spread across fewer people. No, you can watch my videos and you can see my face. How about the newspaper? I will show you the daily newspaper. Budget Spotlight. The Villages this time of year. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos. If you want to see my face, you're going to have to watch my videos. I do show my face in my videos. That's a good way to get you to subscribe and to watch my videos and like my videos. Some of the residents at the meeting last week were complaining about warranty issues on their new homes. These residents, they relocate from other parts of the country. They buy a home in the Villages. They want a brand new, sparkly, brand new home, and they move in. And some of the things don't work the way they think they work in their homes. And they file warranty claims, and then the Villages goes out to their brand new home and they fix them. So some of the issues they were talking about at last week's meeting were warranty issues. They're also talking about water temperature. People are worried about water temperatures here. I'm assuming, and I've heard scuttlebutt throughout the Villages, that some people are complaining about the pool water, the swimming pool water, being too warm. And I had a friend measure the water temperature in one of the local pools. It was 91 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really warm for swimming pool water temperatures. And some of the people that moved into the south are complaining that the swimming pool water temperatures are too warm. I even heard through the grapevine that some people are complaining that they are getting heat exhaustion while they're swimming in their swimming pool because the water temperatures are too high. And some people have requested that the Villages install water chillers in the pool. That's a device that actually cools the water temperature. And at the same time, if they do that, if they install water chillers in swimming pools, it's going to raise their amenity fees. And then they will complain about amenity fees going up too high. That's a common issue here in the Villages. People want a lot of things, but then when the costs go up, then they complain about it. Okay, good night, Dungeon. Some people in the south were also complaining at the meeting last week that their address was not a Village's address. They learned that they lived in, at least like in the village of Dabney, that neck of the woods. They learned that their address was actually not the Villages, but it's Leesburg. They were surprised to learn that their home address is not the Villages, it's Leesburg, which is a city that's right next to the Villages. What you're looking at here, friends, is the city of Lady Lake. The Villages is formed as a community development district. It's not a unique entity. And a lot of these homes' addresses take on the cities that they're built in. Like this is Lady Lake, actually, and some of the northern homes here in the villages have Lady Lake addresses. And some of the homes in the south in Lake County, they have an address of Leesburg. And some homes in the middle section have an address of Wildwood. Wildwood is a city that's located on the west middle side of the villages. Oh my God, look at these commenters. So that is the topic of today's video. We talked about the maintenance assessment increases. The budgets have been finalized. I just wanted to give everybody an update about what the final maintenance cost increase are going to be for the districts. As I said before, District 12, which is the Fenny area, they're going to receive an 8% increase in maintenance assessment fees. District 13, which is like the Bradford and St. Catherine areas, they're going to receive a 15% maintenance assessment increase. District 14, which is like the Dabney and Newell area, they are going to receive a 20% increase. But the developer is contributing $2 million. Otherwise, the increase would have been 56%. So the developer is trying to smooth out the large increases. And some of the residents at the meeting last week were talking about what happens next year. Will the developer contribute next year to the maintenance assessment cost increase? Hello, Rambo. Oh my God. Oh. And the answer is nobody knows. The developer is smoothing out the large increase. So instead of 56%, they're going to raise it 20, and the developer is going to contribute $2 million. Next year, the developer might not contribute anything, and they might have another increase. Maybe next year they have another 20% or another 30% to fill in the gap. So next year is going to be another wait and see to determine if the developer is going to contribute to the maintenance assessment increase. But what they're trying to do is increase those assessment fees in smaller increments until they can catch up, until they can get a balanced budget. And this year, if the developer didn't contribute, it would have been a 56% increase. And they did not want the residents to be subject to a 56% increase in maintenance fees, so the developer contributed $2 million. Next year, they're going to redo the budget and see what that increase might be. Maybe that increase next year will only be 20%. And if that creates a balanced budget, my guess is the developer will not contribute. But if they redo the budget next year and it requires another, I don't know, 40% increase, my guess is the developer probably will contribute a little bit to keep that increase to that 20-25% area. That is my guess. That is my opinion. I don't know for sure. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. Do you think the villages will do the on-off ramp in Oxford at the interstate overpass? I'm not sure. That's the first I heard of it. I haven't heard that they're even considering that. I don't know. I'm not sure where that is. I'll have to do some research on that. I don't know if they even are considering that. I haven't heard anything regarding that. And I will keep my eyes open for that. But I know they are doing a lot of construction of the of 301, which is the north-south road that runs from Oxford, Florida, all the way down to the Turnpike. There's a lot of construction going on that road. There's a lot of building going on that road. That County Road 301 runs north and south through Wildwood, Florida. And then from Wildwood south, it goes right to the Turnpike. So there's a lot of construction going on. They are, I know, improving the off-ramp from the Turnpike onto 301. I think they're making it wider, or they're resurfacing it. Oh my God. Thank you for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. So that is the topic of today's live stream. I wanted to give you a final update of the maintenance assessment cost increase. The board of directors for each one of those districts, districts 12, 13, 14, have approved the budget. Those are your final maintenance assessment increases. Next year, starting in March, April, and May, they will start the new budgeting process. They will propose a new maintenance assessment increase, most likely for some of those areas. Some of those areas, maybe they won't get an increase. We don't know. But you should, I do recommend that you keep in tune with your district government. Each one of the numbered districts, residential districts in the villages, has its own unique board of governors. It's a 5-person board. And they meet monthly or bi-monthly, and they talk about things like the budget. And the budget becomes a hot topic starting usually around March and April and May. And then pretty much every meeting, every month, April, May, June, July, August, September, those are your big budget meetings. And I do recommend that you attend those meetings, or at least log on to districtgov.org and review the meeting minutes. And if you don't like something, you as a resident have a right to go to those meetings. They are open meetings. In the south, like districts 12, 13, and 14, those meetings are held at Everglade Recreation Center. And in the north, most of the meetings, like districts 10 and 11, they're held at Sea Breeze Recreation Center. And in the far north, like districts 1 and 2, those meetings are held at Savannah Recreation Center. So there's 3 major meeting locations depending on what district you live in: Everglades, Sea Breeze, or Savannah. And they hold meetings, and you can look those meetings up on the districtgov.org website. Water's Edge, Wellpoint, or Edenfeld. The higher bonds, as you noted, the higher maintenance are very concerning. Yes, Guy in Georgia. I'm just going to go and let you know that I think it's going to be very expensive to live in the southern part of the villages. I think because of the amount of wetlands, the amount of drainage or retention ponds, the lower number of people per acre, especially in districts 12, 13, and 14. Those are going to be districts that are going to be kind of costly to live in. And in the south in general, even some of the prices, even at some of the restaurants, even some of the retail in the southern part of the villages have higher prices than here in the northern part. That's what I noticed. I've gone to St. Catherine, down to the down to some of those retail restaurants and bars down there, and it's a little more expensive to live down there. Oh my God. You're welcome, Guy in Georgia. So be aware, everyone. I think I'm going to end my live here at 35 minutes. Happy Thursday, everyone. Take care. Have a great weekend.